Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages, to Futbol Mundial, where this could be the last episode on the green screen, but also...
Don't hold your breath.
Yeah, don't hold your breath. I'm joined by the Stat Wars champion himself, Michael McDenmark. Michael McStatter.
Yeah, mate. Thanks, Zach. Today we have meltdowns in France, a new man in town in Australia, and some potential high-profile losses at the Camp Nou. Keep watching, because this is a cracker, believe me. We kick things off in France, where things have been getting a little bit fiery over the last 7 days.
Oh, God, it gets worse every week.
Yeah.
First off, a PSG fan was arrested last week after setting fire to a giant Marseille shirt, which had been erected to commemorate the club's Champions League victory of 1993.
Oh, yeah. Naughty boy. According to the police, he had been planning the attack for a long time and was also planning to film himself in the act so he could then earn hero status among his fellow Parisian fans. He's 37 years old,
Good
just
God.
to say. 37 years old, so, you know, no excuses.
It's not great. Meanwhile, things have gone from bad to worse in Bordeaux. The club currently sit in the relegation zone and they are facing collapse off the field too, with manager Gus Poyet suspended after he called his employers a disgrace.
Ooh, ruffling feathers once again. I see Gus. The former Sunderland coach's rage has stemmed from the sale of striker Gaëtan Laborde, a deal which was done behind Poyet's back, but the relationship between club and manager has been on the verge of collapse for pretty much the entire summer.
But don't worry, Bordeaux fans, there is reason for optimism. The club are close to being taken over by American consortium GACP for 100 million euros, less than Neymar and Mbappe. And Laurent Blanc is understood to be the top of their list for managerial replacements.
So yeah, fingers crossed.
Less than a single player. We head down under now. I'm not going to do it, I really can't do one. As the Usain Bolt circus landed in Sydney on the weekend.
Ooh, blimey. It seems like the sprinting legend's love affair with the beautiful game has gone on forever, with no sign of the Jamaican actually being anywhere near good enough to contest a professional game. But stop press, because that could all be changing soon.
Oh no. Bolt has been snapped up by Central Coast Mariners, and the A-League club believe they can get him up to scratch and in the first team within 3 months. Oh my God.
Ambitious. The 8-time Olympic gold medalist is set to have his first training session with the Mariners today, which is also his 32nd birthday. So happy birthday, mate.
Happy birthday, but good God. The new A-League season starts in late October, so we imagine the following weeks will be essential if the Lightning Bolt is going to sign a permanent contract with the club. He is adamant that he is for real, but is he deluded? Let us know in the poll above. Yes, he is. I can't believe he's doing this.
I know, mate.
He's played one charity game and thinks he's flipping Ronaldo.
I've got faith now. I've got faith. A-League's rubbish as well, isn't it? Next up is out of our league, and thanks to Podwer in the comments, we're putting an eye on the Serbian Superliga this week.
The competition kicks off in July, meaning fans had about 4 days to recover from the World Cup this year. Good God.
I couldn't have done that.
And the early favourites are once again Red Star Belgrade. What a surprise.
Yes, the former European champions are going for their 3rd league title in 4 years and have won all 4 of their matches thus far.
What a surprise. Conversely, rivals Partizan have mustered just 2 goals from their first 4 outings. New manager Zoran Mirkovic
Yeah, you got it right.
clearly has a lot of work to do.
Yes, but he will surely court less controversy than his predecessor Miroslav Dukic, who caused offence to just about anyone in the media and opposition teams and fans on multiple occasions last season in his press conferences. I'm not sure whether that's why he left, but it might be a reason.
I'd say probably was. Yeah. But which league shall we travel to next week? One day we'll actually travel there.
Yeah,
you know, if you want to sponsor us. But let us know in the comments with the hashtag #OutOfYourLeague. Last week was unfortunately a dark one for football fans in Ecuador after 12 Barcelona Sporting Club supporters were killed on their way back from an away trip.
Yes, the bus they were travelling on crashed and another 30 were injured, but the tragedy has elicited a heartwarming response from the Sporting Club faithful.
Yes, it has. Hundreds of fans gathered at the club's training ground to pay tribute to the victims of the crash. Just take a look at this.
Spine-tingling stuff there, I'm sure you'll agree. Emotions running very high. And the club's chairman also had some heartfelt words, tweeting, "Warriors only die when they are forgotten, and we will never forget these Barca Warriors, so they will never die." Our thoughts go out to everyone affected by the crash. We go back to France now as PSG are looking to conduct some more business this summer.
What a surprise. The latest reports are saying that the French champions are still in pursuit of a new midfielder and may attempt another raid on Barcelona.
Ooh,
be scared, guys.
Yes, because you know what happened last time. This time they've turned their attention to Sergi Busquets and Ivan Rakitic, who could be tempted by a more lucrative contract with Le Parisien.
I know I would with the money they're offering, however, FFP. But PSG would likely have to pay the 30-year-old Croatian's release clause, which stands at a whopping 125 million euros.
Yeah.
Not the best value for someone that's in their 30s.
No, you wouldn't be getting that on Bargain Hunt anytime soon, would you? Anyway, David Dickinson.
You must be blinking joking.
But considering his age, this could be a good time for Barca to cash in. As for Busquets, they are currently trying to tie their legendary DM down to a new deal, which would set his release clause at a tasty 200 mil.
That is a lot of money for someone that's also in their 30s. But who would you go for if you were PSG? Rakitic or Busquets? Let us know in the poll above. Not like they've got Verratti, but you know, Rabiot.
No, exactly.
Just
although
buy one that's in
Rabiot
their
could go to
30s.
Barca, couldn't he? That would be good. That would be cool.
We finish off with one to watch this week, and thanks to Jose Pedro's suggestion, we're looking at Porto's Diego Leite.
It's not. It's a Diogo late, I think.
Late.
Or late.
Diogo Late.
Diogo late, yeah. Or later. I don't know.
Diego Late. Do this when I say one to watch.
Yeah.
Do that. We finish off this week with our favourite section, the one to watch. You went a bit early,
I did a bit early.
Nailed it.
And thanks to Jose Pedro's suggestion, we're looking at Porto's Diogo Leit.
Yes, the 19-year-old centre-back was subject to interest from Liverpool, Arsenal and Man City at the start of the summer. Seemed to die down a bit, but he has just broken in to the Portuguese champions' first team for the first time.
And he has repaid his manager's faith in him with style, scoring a header on his debut and helped the side keep a clean sheet against Chavez on the weekend.
Not bad for a guy who is a full 18 years younger than the goalkeeper he's standing in front of.
Not bad at all.
And at 6'2", we imagine he'll be a big threat from set pieces this season as well.
Keep an eye out for this youngster. He could be pretty special. You never know, you might see him at a big club very soon.
Yeah.
But who should we look at next week? Let us know in the comments with the hashtag #OneToWatch. That's Futbol Mundial for yet another week. However, guys, we need your input for next week's video. Michael is unfortunately not here next week. What are you doing?
I'm away. I'm on a special mission.
Oh.
And I will be back in 2 weeks' time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So vote in the poll to see who'll be sat next to me next week. Why not hit us up on Instagram? The new Instagram things are here. All you have to do is go into your story, take a picture of it, and then follow us. I'm off to Turkey this week, so you can see some sick snaps from me.
Yeah, man.
Mikey, what should they do now, though?
What should they do now? They should go and revisit Stat Was the Champions Final if you haven't
Watch it
already.
again.
You may know the result by now, but it was a great one anyway. Zach, very good on the edit.
Cheers,
go
mate.
and check out Futbol Mundial from last week. Go and check out the 12th Man. Go and check out the live stream over on FD from the weekend. And, you know, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Yeah?
We've also got a new educating lab is in the works.
Oh, yeah. Keep right up for that.